What's up, guys? I am Lael, and if you are brand new to music production, this video is for you. And I've been wanting to make this for a really long time, and basically I'm going to show you how to start producing music in under 20 minutes. The things I'm going to show you I use on a daily basis, different techniques and tools, and honestly I'm going to do this on minimal gear. I know I have some stuff out here, but you don't have to have all this. All you need is a mouse, keyboard, computer, interface, microphone, and maybe a MIDI keyboard, and everything I'm going to show you today is used with that. Couple really important things to me is that music production should never, ever, in any circumstances, be stressful. It should always be fun and uplifting. And the greatest production always happens when you're chasing the right energy and you're chasing the right thing. And I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, let's get into it. All right, so first things first, I'm going to introduce you to your new best friend. And by the way, this will work in any DAW that you have. This will work in GarageBand, Pro Tools, Ableton, Logic, Fruity Loops, like all the DAW. What I'm going to show you is you can implement this into any DAW. So you don't have to have the same DAW as I do. I use Pro Tools, but you don't have to have that. All right, so basically Splice, if you don't know what this is a royalty-free sample site. You could pay a subscription. I pay a subscription every month. I think it's like $10 or less. Totally worth it. There's other sites out there as well, but it's a really great resource for this one thing, and that is like literally finding sounds. Like even if you don't play instruments yet or you don't play that well, you can tap into these resources and actually it'll blow your mind what you can find in here. Basically how I look at it is I don't look at it like cheating. I look at it like so if I have a bunch of friends that are really good in a room that are playing music and they're amazing, like one friend is really good at guitar, another friend's really good at drums, another friend is really good at bass. I look at this like, wow, all my friends are in the room and I get to kind of go, oh, I want so-and-so to play this and I want so-and-so to play this, and I get to pick. That's what I'm going to show you, how to start a song, especially when you're just having new ideas and you want to get something kind of on the board and get a win under your belt. I'm going to show you like a really fast way to do this, and honestly, the most important thing is the mentality of getting wins. That's like my biggest thing that I preach on all the time, is that you need, as a producer, you got to have those wins that sound good and they feel good when you're done with it. You're like, wow, I can't believe I did that, right? So basically, for an example, I'm going to type in song starter right up here at the top, and I'm going to scroll through these and just kind of listen to something that inspires me. And again, nothing is planned here. I didn't plan any of this. I think music production is all the time like on the fly. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this on the fly for you guys right now. So these are just song starter ideas, right? But I'm going to show you something really cool. Ooh, that's nice. All right, so let's go with that one, right? So if I click on this right here, click on the icon, what key was that in? That was in the key of G. You can actually pick the key. So I'm gonna dive further into that. That was a song starter, right? And you don't have to approach it like this for everything, but I found a song starter. So what I'm gonna do is go inside. I'm gonna unpack the song starter and see what's kind of in that song starter. And if you look at that, there is, what's the BPM? The BPM was 106, right? See, it says BPM right here, 106. So you're going to go to exact up here to BPM. You can do a range if you want, but because we're looking for something specific, you can go to 106 because that's a part of the, so we're in the same key as that original sound, which is this. Now look, it shows me the options of what make this song starter up. So now I have the individual stems to that. There's the bass. There's that nice pad. Wow. So then you have it all together, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to download these, and I'm going to open up a brand new session. I use Pro Tools. I'm going to call it Lael Learn Production in 20 minutes. All right. So what's the BPM? The BPM is 106. I'm going to make my session 106. That way, if I drag anything into this, it'll just automatically be like on the grid, right? So setting that up right now. So let's go ahead and drag the bass in first. There we go. There's the bass. And now I'm going to drag in this nice soft pad. I'm going to make a master track real quick. You don't have to do this, but I like making a master track. I put a little bit of compression on, just so everything kind of gets glued together. That's how I like to personally do it. You don't have to do it that way, but I do. So now we have the bass and that pad. That's amazing. And then this like vocal chop thing, right? So I'm going to drag that into my session now. They're all lined up because, again, I put the BPM right at the top before I drag these in. That's super cool. So now if I want to solo one or if I want to take one out, right, I can take out the bass if I want. Watch. So I just mute the bass. And let's say I want to take out the vocal chop. Well, now I just have the keys, right? That's super cool. So for me right here, I'm already getting inspired. I'm actually going to slide. I'm going to slide the vocal chop and the bass over to right here so that the intro for this is just the pad. I'm going to unmute the other tracks. I'll probably cut it in half. So I just cut that one in half. Let me do this. Copy and paste that for later. So I'll give it like a half intro, like right there, right? There. Now the song will start in full together right there. So here's the intro. And now, obviously, the bass and the vocal chop will come in. That's super cool. So now what I would do is look for like, I mean, it's a really smooth, really smooth music and smooth beat so far. And what I'm going to do now is actually look for some drums. So I'm going to go back to Splice. This is where it gets really fun. So I look up drums. Oops. Can't spell. Drums. And I'm going to go to 106 just to start, right? And you can do this. You can actually find individual samples and you can find like drum loops, right? So I'm going to look at drum loops right now under the exact same BPM 106. It's going to be random. I can even go through and I can pick my genre. So if I go to hip hop, funk, pop, disco, super cool, right? I'm going to go to hip hop for now. Let's see what pulls up. It's actually cool. So now what's really cool is I can loop this on Pro Tools. I'm going to loop this so it just keeps playing. Let me set this up. Transport. There we go. So, and then I can go to Splice and kind of, I can play with that. That's actually nice. I can scroll through on the beat. So it gives you like different vibe ideas, right? Like, I kind of like this one right now. And then like, so I'm just scrolling through. You can kind of see my point though. You can see my point here is like there's so many different options and it actually switches up the vibe a lot. For this example, I like this one. So I'm going to download this. It's super simple, right? Super simple. I'm going to drag that into the session. So here it is. I'm going to put it to the top. Here is the drum loop on its own. Pretty cool. If I wanted to customize this, you don't have to do this. For this sake, like you don't have to do this, but I'm just going to show you. If I wanted to customize this, I can chop this up myself and mess with it to make it like my own, right? Even though I'm already choosing it, I think I can even customize it even more if I want to. But so there's a kick drum, right? So if I duplicate this, just make a new track, pretty much a new stereo track. I can like go. So add a kick there. So it goes boom, boom, right there. And then bump ba, right? So now it's like customized. kick, kick, kick. Anyways, you get my point. So I'm actually going to take that out. I actually like the regular stock beat. Sounds really cool right now. And the cool thing about Splice too, guys, is like this library is updated like daily. So some people worry about people using the same loop. I get that, but really I don't run into that a lot. So and I think it is important to, if you're going to download stuff and use them, I would highly encourage you to make it your own, speed it up, change the key, you know, things like that, like switch up the beat, things like that, just to customize it so it's not like exactly like how you downloaded it. But you can do this and totally get away with it. It's fine. People won't know that it's, you know, oh, maybe so-and-so used it. I mean, I've had samples that I've used that Justin Bieber used on a song, and it's like, oh, that's cool, whatever, right? So that's where we're at. So let's listen to where we're at with the intro. And I can kind of mix this up and down if I want, right? Here comes the beat. Super cool. I'm already hearing melodies, right? So like here's an amazing song starter already, right? Just from these simple steps. Like this could be a song. And I think adding amazing vocals to this is going to take it up to the next level. So maybe we'll let it go through. And then what I'll do is right here, I'll add a marker just for my own. There. And what I'll do is I'll take this. I'm going to copy and paste all of them together right there. Right? There we go. All right. So now where this marker is, I'm actually going to take everything out but the bass and the drums so that maybe the vocals could come in there, you know? You know what I mean? Like, that's super cool to me. So, and then maybe I'll do, let me see. I'll take that out. So maybe halfway through, I'll bring in the pad, right? Like, so bass and drums, and we'll bring in vocals. All this is cool for vocals. Oops, right here. My bad. Here we go. So, and whatever, and then now bring in that vocal chop. So see how I'm setting up the song? I'm adding dimension, right? And I'm just I'm copying, pasting, and cutting these up. I haven't played anything yet. I haven't done anything else but do this, right? And so now what I would do is most likely take out the drums on the next part. This is just fun. There's no rules. Like, you could do whatever you want to do right now. So right here, I'm going to add that pad back in right here and probably keep the bass going. So now we have this nice space where the vocals come in, right? Whatever you want, whatever you want to do. Nice vocal chop coming back. Now we're going to change it up. Bass and pad. See how it changes up the song? So it's something really cool you can do is just take things out. A lot of people, I find, they have an issue with a song flatlining, right? It's just, that's what I call it, flatlining. And that is when the song never really goes anywhere. So the whole time it sounds like this. The whole time. And they'll write vocals to it. And it's like, it just gets old after a while. But as you can see, guys, I'm only using 4 elements right now. 4 really, really good elements that I found on Splice that I'm cutting up, right? And I'm just copying and pasting them, and I'm limiting myself to that on purpose, just to make it really cool and simple. That way I have room for vocals, right? So this is a great little break. Now maybe after that, I can just add the vocal chops and the drums. Why not? Let's do that. Next part. Yep. And then right here, I'm going to add everything in. Again, I'm just going to copy and paste everything and put it all in there. Okay, so now this little break. Cool pre-chorus, something. I'm just making this up right now. That'd be a great chorus, right? Whatever. So that's a really great song structure setup. I literally used 4 elements I downloaded from Splice, and it's mine because I'm choosing it, right? I'm the one making these decisions. No one else is making them. I'm just getting inspired by the sounds. And now I can cut them up if I want to. I can change the key if I want to. I can change the tempo, all that stuff. But it's a really cool thing. I wouldn't on this. I love this personally. I might even write a song to this. But this is a really good introduction to seriously how easy this can be and how stress-free this can be. Again, when you're producing, this should be freaking amazing. This, in my opinion, this should be just fun, life-giving again, and all those things, right? And here you go. There's like a great song setup. I can write an entire song. I know I'm not recording vocals right now, but as you can see, like the ideas are already flowing to me. So I might actually do another video with the vocals for this, but this is a really, really great start, and I wanted to teach you guys how to get started in production. You can literally follow these steps. Again, you can use any DAW you want to, and it doesn't matter, right? All this is, compatible. So I hope this is inspiring to you guys. I really want to inspire others to produce and do what I do. I have an amazing music career. I've been in music my entire life. Super blessed. And I hope this blesses you guys. I hope this helps and helps start your music production journey off on the right foot.